Hi and welcome to my channel. So work from home and remote jobs are currently the best opportunities that are available globally, and that is because you can live in a country like the UK and work in Australia or US of A, Canada without needing to relocate, which means you can live in Africa or Asia and earn money in pounds or dollars without needing to apply for any visas to relocate, to stress out about immigration policies and all of that. So if you're watching this and you haven't started work from home jobs, remote opportunities or side hustles, you're missing out big time. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, I am interested to know more, and I'll send all the details your way. And please share this with your loved ones anywhere in the world, because each and every one of us has to be doing this. To put this into context, by the way, I have retired, fully retired from a very high paying UK nursing job as an advanced nurse practitioner in my 30s. I now work 100% from home, and I guess how much I earn from these work from home jobs. It is crazy. Like sometimes in a month, I'm able to earn like 6 times my nursing salary. So you need to make sure that you're strategic, you're selective, you're going for the best companies and the best opportunities. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, I am ready for work from home jobs, because I'm going to share with you 3 of the easiest options to get started with. And obviously this is how much you can expect to earn as a starting salary. But tell me in the comment section, in which country are you at the moment, because there are some jobs or some work from home opportunities that are better if you live in certain areas. So just tell me and I'm able to give you some tips. But I have organized a live masterclass this Wednesday about how to get started with these work from home jobs, side hustles, remote opportunities you can do from anywhere in the world. Now, when you register, you have access to the jobs, the links, the companies recruiting globally. So in all sectors, all countries, to work 100% from home. Leave a comment in the comment section and say, I want the live masterclass, and I'll send the details your way. When you register, you have access to CV samples. I've got cover letter samples ready to use, so you're not struggling and you're sat there thinking, Melvis, how do I do my CV? I've never done these work from home jobs. I'm brand new. I don't want you struggling. So I've put samples ready to use. So if you're interested in these CV samples, leave a comment and say, I want CV samples for work from home jobs, and I can send that your way. I've also got IT support on standby, because I know some of you are going to watch this and say, hi, Nurse Malvis, my IT skills are very, very basic. I don't even know where and how to get started. I've got guidance for you. I even have free courses, yes, courses that will give you a certificate that is recognized globally to help you get started with these work from home jobs, even if you've never done them before. And you don't have to pay a penny for them. And like I said, they'll give you certificates recognized globally. So if you're interested, leave a comment in the comment section and say, I want free courses for work from home jobs, because I've got 9 years of experience. And like I said, I currently earn quite a good amount of money to enable me to be able to quit my nursing job while still in my 30s. So what is option number 1? So option number 1 is, and by the way, tell me in the comment section, what is the difference between a survey, a side hustle, a work from home job, or a remote job? What's the difference? Because it's very important to know the difference. What's the difference between a side hustle, remote job, work from home job? So the first thing is surveys. So surveys are, this is the least barrier to entry, when it comes to this. And it just helps to introduce you into the sector, because, some of you procrastinate a lot and you need time to be able to slowly get into the mood of it. And I'm sharing this from experience, because when I started 9 years ago, I was running around like a less chicken. I didn't know what to do, but I'm just glad that I stayed consistent, because it's paid off and it's enabled me, like I said, to retire in my 30s, from my nursing job. And I just do now these work from home jobs. So with surveys, these are really simple to start, but they need consistency. And if you're watching this and you've tried them, tell me in the comment section, what feedback do you have? What was your experience doing these surveys that you do from home? So they don't usually need interviews, they don't need a CV, and that's why they are an amazing introduction for you to get into this sector, into this industry. And by the way, I know you've got lots of questions about this. And during the live masterclass, we're going to talk about, if you're in the UK on visa sponsorship, what are the side hustles, work from home jobs that are legit, legal for you to do? Which ones are the best if you're also in healthcare, like myself, that's my background, and you want to transition into these work from home jobs? Let me tell you, you've got skills that you would never even imagine. And let me tell you, you're going to be appreciated outside of healthcare and paid a lot more than you're ever going to make being in healthcare. But there is a place and time for all of this, because every single experience you have is building you for the next thing. So take your experiences seriously, because I'm a huge advocate for all these jobs, but you need to make sure that you have a very strategic plan. You're not just working for the sake of it. You're not just choosing a job for the sake of it, but that you've got a solid long-term plan where your current jobs, your current experiences, your current qualifications will serve you in your future purpose. This is powerful. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, I need support with career progression, because the two need to go hand in hand. So with the surveys, you're simply giving feedback to companies about their products and services. Now, let me give you an example. If Apple wants to do, let's say, a new iPhone, if they just come out and say, hi, tell me about this, most people will not be interested. So what they do is they package all the information together where they need their feedback for their, obviously, products and services, and then they pay you and I to be able to give feedback in a more constructive manner. The thing is, there are some of these surveys that won't let you do it if you haven't really experienced or witnessed the product. And there are others that they don't mind. They just want you to give honest feedback about what you think. So it's things that are very simple, and that's why you see that they don't normally need interviews, they don't need CVs. It's also very flexible. You do them as and when you need to. And some of the best sites, by the way, you've got like Survey Junkie. If you're curious about this, just after watching this video, obviously, just go to Survey Junkie and you'll see what I'm talking about. Give it a go and come back and tell me, give me the feedback about how you got on, because I would love to know. I do these as well, and I love them when I'm just relaxing in the evening, watching my Korean movies at the end of the day, and I'm just winding down. That is when I do this. I don't do them in the daytime because I've got too much going on in the day. I can't afford time to do this. So you need to be very strategic with what you do and how you use your time. But anyway, this is option number one. Now, I have a free group on Telegram. Link is in the comment section. The name of the group is Nurse Melvis Career Coaching. So you get updates there in real time about all of these. Now, you either head there, obviously type Nurse Melvis Career Coaching on Telegram and it'll pop up, or just leave a comment in the comment section and say, I need a free Telegram group, and I'll send the link your way. And if you need help, by the way, starting your own business in the UK, side hustles, you're like, I need to have a solid retirement plan. I don't want to work until I'm great. I've always wanted to retire before I turn 40. So I've done literally everything, worked incredibly hard, both in my career progression as well as these side hustles, work from home jobs and all of that, to enable me to live a life of freedom. Like, for example, this year, I have like 8 holidays booked out of the UK, and it's only because I'm self-employed. If I was working for the NHS or an employer, I wouldn't be able to do that. So working from home, let me tell you, is the best thing you can do. It gives you a lot of flexibility, and you just have that peace of mind where you're not stressing out about money, you're not stressing out about payday. I don't have any payday now, but that's fine. I'm like, it's okay. So it's just a different kind of life. It's not for everybody, obviously, but if you're somebody who is keen on freedom, independence, early retirement, you don't want to work until you're 100 years old, then leave a comment and say, I am ready for work from home jobs, because this is the only way that you will be able to retire early. Let me tell you, if you stay on your job, you have to work till that age. If you start a side hustle, start a work from home job, like I'm saying, it is the only chance. There's nothing else except that you maybe win the lottery or inherit like something. But that's how it's going to be. So the next thing is data entry. Data entry has huge opportunities. In fact, in the middle part of my work from home journey, I did those data entry jobs, and they are very amazing. You can choose them per sector based on your interest, which means if you're somebody who is into finance, you can do them more in the finance industry if that's better for you, if you have better understanding of that sector. If you go healthcare background, you can also do them more in the healthcare sector if that's what you prefer. Or it really doesn't matter which one you do it in, but they are very straightforward, and it prepares you for opportunities like data analytics and all of that, because that's why people spend a lot of money to do courses on data analytics, all of this. But let me tell you, they never really get into jobs. It's like 1 out of 1 million people that will get a job in these things. And that's because you're starting from where you don't have experience and exposure. You need to start from things like data entry, so that you're working closely with data analysts and all the other people. You're learning on the job, and then it's easier for you to get into those sectors. People are not aware, but this is the way you need to do it. It's like progression, progressively, and then encouraging and enhancing your own knowledge. And by the way, if you've not registered for the Life Masterclass, leave a comment in the comment section and say, I need the Life Masterclass, and I'll send the details your way. Oh, I've got a very important call coming. I need to call back after this. So just make sure that, you register, because during that Life Masterclass, we're going to go through all of this in great detail, literally everything. There's also customer service jobs, which if you check, obviously, healthcare companies, think about the top companies, globally. They recruit for those jobs because they need thousands. Think about Amazon. How many customer service representatives do you think Amazon needs? Many. So if you need one-to-one support, just leave a comment and say, I need one-to-one support